Okay, this video I'm gonna show you how to lace. You have one steel tie, which looks like this. I'm gonna turn this. This goes for the same for the top and bottom. This is the bottom, by the way. So this is that. You can go to the 6. You're gonna pull where it snags. With one finger, you're gonna hold it. Doesn't matter which one you use. Split them apart. Only use one. You're gonna go under. You know what? I'm gonna start over actually. Make it easier for myself. It doesn't matter where you start at, by the way. So under, over, all the way through. So over, under, over, under, over, under. And as I'm doing this, I'm keeping tension on this. Not a lot, just enough so it doesn't loosen up. And also you can look up of this back here after you get like 1 or 2, 3 brackets in. So I'm going to continue on, under, over, under. Once you get about here, you just let that one loose, or to keep it in place, lock it in place so it doesn't loosen up back over here. When you get to your last one, just bend it upwards around the bracket, come back this way. You're going to repeat the same process. As soon as this thing focus, repeat the same process, but you're going to go the opposite. So in this case, now I'm going to go under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Now back here, I'm going to wrap this around there, lock it in place, bring this back, do the best you can to line these wires up, just like that. Get your math out. Close enough, not too close. Now you're going to twist. So at this point, as you're twisting, as you get closer to the hook, because that's where it's at, the patient will feel the pressure. You can also ask them if you like, up to you. Most of the time they won't, but just use your judgment to judge whether or not, if it's too tight or too loose. I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to use this to tuck it right underneath, just like that. Now you're going to come across some people, they'll tie them off right here. I don't like to do that. The reason why I do back here, because as they tie them off here, it looks ugly, and plus as when the patient's eating something, this pigtail here that we tied off will sometimes undo itself, or sometimes it'll pop right back out depending on what food they're eating, and it'll poke them either in the cheek or in the gums, depending wherever's going on. So that's how you lace. Now, if for some reason you were told to lace lower 2 to 2 or upper, doesn't matter, lower 2 to 2 or 3 to 6, the exact same way as I showed you here, you can do the exact same thing. The only difference you only can do for those brackets that you were told to lace, either here 2 to 2, 3 to 6, or 3 to 3, whatever the situation is. Once you're done lacing, oh yeah, you always want to lace behind the wire, never in front unless told otherwise. Always behind the wire. The reason for that is so that way every time the patient comes back, if you were to lace on top, you would always have to keep undoing the lace, the work that you did, and then redoing it again, which it could be annoying unless you're gonna know for sure you're gonna see the patient every time and they're always gonna be seeing you. And also too, when it comes time to put the O-ties on, it makes it harder to put them back in depending on the hygiene of the patient. If they're really poor with the hygiene after you put this on top of the wire, sometimes you won't be able to put the O ties on. So that's why you always lace behind the wire, unless told otherwise by the doctor. Alright, if you have any questions, concerns, just feel free to comment down below or subscribe. Let me know if you need help with any other videos that I may have. Alright.